the Society of Numerology according to the number of vibrations. And once again, this is Brother LovellRowser with the enumeration of the numbers from 1 to 9. Number 1, the number 1 male has a propensity for very strong aggression, assertiveness, and know-how. The number 1 female also has the same propensity for very strong aggression, know-how, but is a little bit leaner with respect to the authoritative power that the number 1 possesses. The number 2. Now, the number 2, of course, will involve all those numbers involving the number 2 itself, the number 11, the number 20, and the number 29. The number 2 female, this is really her vibration. This represents a feminine force that is subtle, that is as equally, in some cases, more powerful than the masculine force that exists on planet Earth. The power and the numbers are inherited from the planetary rays and energies of the cosmos. The number 2, as a male, will have a disposition of showing more receptive and feminine peculiarities and qualities about himself. This does not mean that the male who possesses the number 2 is weak by any stretch of the imagination. However, it does inform us that the number 2 is binary. The number 2 is dual. So it can be either or both at any given time. The number 2 in the male and the female, of course, has its extremes. It can go in any extreme, or to the greatest extreme, 2 ways. You have the center, and then you have the extreme left. You have the center, and then you have the extreme right. The number 2, male and female, are both charged with finding that balance between the extremities. Number 3, highly imaginative, very creative, with both male and female on planet Earth. The number 3 is the unity of both the male and the female, meaning that it is represented by the 1 and the 2 coming together, therefore producing the number 3. The number 3 is stellar in terms of its ability to create, especially in the world of arts, entertainment. The number 3 has a vast supply, a high energy. The number 3 is also a very emotional number. Number 4. Number 4 for men as well as women, or the female and the male on planet Earth. The number 4 is a vibration which represents stability. In this case, the stability of mind and of body. The stability of the number 4 can also be found in the life of all those individuals who are born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, and the 31st of any given month of the calendar year. The number 4 is a standout vibration when it comes to production, productivity, engineering, the mind being focused upon the material matter of life. The number 4 also rules the sciences. The number 4 is an even number, therefore it has potentiality for the feminine construct in our physical and material world. The number 4 is stamina. It is endurance. It is strength. It is power. The number 5. The number 5 in the science of numerology is the number which is the medium of all numbers from 1 to 9. The 5 stands in the realm of the medium because it has 4 numbers on either side of itself. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, then 5. Then after 5, you have 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. Okay? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 adds up to the number 1. So there is a correlation and a very strong relationship between the number 1 and the number 4. 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 plus 8 is 21. 21 plus 9 is, let's see, 30. Okay? 30 breaks down to the number 3. And so you have the vibrations of 1 and 3 coming together, thereby producing the number 4. However, the 1 and the 3 joined together is an unusual number vibration because that number, numerically speaking, is the 13. And the 13 is a very ominous and also very mysterious number vibration. The practicality of the number 13 has to do with everyday functioning and life's existence, using the resources that are necessary to maintain your physical body. The number 13 in the higher echelon of vibration represents a particular power that is not yet visibly seen, but nonetheless maintains its existence in our world, this physical world, and also the next world, the spiritual realm. So keep in mind about the power of the number 4, because the 4 has 4 elements: fire, air, water, and earth. These 4 elements compose of the material existence that we experience on earth and also elsewhere. The number 4 is a vibration that deals with the manifestation of ideas and thoughts into this material world. So, if ever you have an opportunity to deal with the energy of the number 4, realize and know that it has power. Now, individuals with the number 4 are trustworthy, honest, and dependable. If the vibration of the number 4 is used in a destructive manner, that individual, male and female alike, can be very cunning, very deceptive, very dishonest, and untruthful. The number 5. 5 is the vibration. 5 is the power of the mind. 5 is the power of thought. I got off track a little bit on speaking about the 5 because I indulged myself talking about the number 4. But we're back on track about the number 5 and the power of the 5 or 5s itself. As I said earlier, it represents the medium or the medium mystic of thought. The number 5 is brilliant when it is allowed to stay in motion. Whenever the 5 becomes stagnated, it loses its power. The element that corresponds with the number 5, of course, is air. Another interesting fact about the number 5. 5 represents magic. 5 represents the pentacle, the pentagram, the 5-pointed star. 5 is very useful in this physical realm, and even more so in the next realm, because in the next realm of the etheric realm, 5 dominates and rules that area or condition or state of being. So 5 can be a very mystifying type of vibration because sometimes 5 is here and 5 disappears. That's the magical quality of the element of air and also with the number 5. Thoughts move swiftly, thoughts move quickly. That is the nature of the number 5. Next, we have the vibration of the number 6. The 6, the sex, and the hex. The 6 can be a hex on the sex. The 6 can be a hex on the sex. The 6 can be a hex on the sex. There is much to talk about the number 6, especially as it pertains to women, and women being given the power in the ruling authority on childbirth on planet Earth. All men and women who reside in this physical body and who have a soul passes through a womb of a physical woman. All others who do not pass through the womb of a physical woman, but who may be born of some other means, their physical existence can be held in question. The 6, generally speaking, is one of great responsibility on this earth. The number 6 individual, especially the female, is held responsible for the condition and the raising of children and the education of children. Many cultures throughout the world still maintain and hold on to this vibration. The number 6 is known as the vibration of the Great Mother. There's another component of the number 6 which has to do with the number 33. 3 plus 3 is 6. 33 and 6, both vibrations deal with the Christ consciousness or the Christ spirit. The Christ consciousness and Christ spirit is marked by the letter X. Because if you were to take a square, and if you were to bisect that square, then bisect it again, you will produce the letter X. The letter X, however, F-O-X, is the 24th letter of our alphabet. So the person that we deem to be Jesus Christ is none other than an initiate who went through an initiation in the pyramids. I repeat that. The crucifixion is an initiation, and it's an initiation by the letter X, the 24th letter of the alphabet. The letter X, which is the 24th letter of the alphabet, has two number vibrations, the number 2 and the number 4. The number 2 deals with the feminine energy. The number 4 deals with the feminine energy. So who remains as being the original Christ, or of the original Christ consciousness and spirit on this planet? I will let you decide and answer that for yourself. The color which corresponds with this beautiful ray of energy of the number 6 has to do with the indigo, a very, very vivid and deep blue color, which has the power to perceive and also the power to project and also the power to protect. Next, we come upon the number 7. The number 7 is most unusual. The number 7 is very different. The number 7 is very strange. The number 7 female can be a woman who is very exotic or exotic looking, or can make herself to be very exotic, thereby attracting the thoughts and the feelings of men. The number 7 works upon the feelings as well as the thoughts of men. With women, it works upon their feeling centers much greater with them, and then much lesser on the thought realm. So you see that there will be balance with this number 7 when we multiply 7 times 2, which becomes 14, which equals the number 5. So there's a correlation between the number 7 and the number 5. Okay? Now, 7 in a mystical sense has its unique abilities with the spiritual world. It is held as being a very, very sacred number vibration. The next number that we speak upon will be that of the number 8. The number 8 is a number of power. The number 4 is a number of power. 8 is twice the power of 4. So that will give you an idea as to how strong the number 8 is. 8 deals with stones. 8 deals with building, construction. 8 deals with steadfastness. And guess what? All these attributes that I just mentioned about the number 8 are found in the number 4. So there's a very strong connection between the number 4 and the number 8. 8 is unusual too, somewhat like the number 7. In the different various centers of religiosity, 8 was revered as being number 4 of the Sabbath. The number 8, like the number 7, can be very secretive. The number 8 represents two worlds, the lower world and the higher world. It represents two selves, the lower self and this higher self. The number 8 dominates the lower world. The number 8 also has power in the higher world. So you can see how it's important to understand and get a grasp of the law, because the number 8 is the law. Next, we have the number 9. Number 9 is the ruler of the law. The number 9, like the number 4 and the number 8, is a representative of power here on earth. Number 9 has the rule of the scepter. S-C-E-P-T-E-R. Number 8 is the seer, or the overseer. 8 has great meaning because 8 is a number which continually sacrifices and gives of itself without ever expecting not one thought ever of anything except for that of giving. So if you have the number 9, which many of you may have, anywhere in your name or with your birthday, take it upon yourself to understand yourself better, because the number 9 is self-contained. It includes all of the other vibrations and itself. It is the only number which does so. The number 9 is responsible for the initiation. All of us who are birthed of a mother through the womb goes through this standard cycle for 9 months. And then after 9 months, you are birthed. But there's 3 other months of approximately 90 days that we do not know about. So there's an additional initiation that one has to go through. In that initiation, you must find out what is missing in your life that you must fulfill in your journey through this world. So 9 is a very pertinent number vibration, because 9 does not always know, nor does it ever fully comprehend itself. 9 is the majesty of power. And so that leads us next to a spiritual vibration, which is known as a master number vibration. And that is the number 11. If you are born on the 11th or the 29th of any month, you possess this vibration. You are a spiritual master. Understand that about yourself. You are here to make the unknown known in your life. You are to tap into the temples and centers of knowing within yourself. The next number is the vibration of the 22, which makes you a positive master in the universe. The 11 and the 22 have a kinship with one another. They are separated by 11 itself. When you subtract 11 from 22, the remainder is 11. So you'll find that in the world of master numbers, all master numbers, 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, and 99 are separated by 11, or some may say by 11 degrees in states of consciousness. Each of the master numbers beyond 22 represents a particular thought, vibration, and emanation which goes higher and higher and higher in its ascendancy. So if you have master number vibrations, of 11, 22, and beyond, you have a great measure of work to do, and realize that it is a set period of time that you are to acquire and to utilize this knowledge. And so with that, I have fulfilled my obligation on this day by sharing the vibrations with you. Until next time.